Guys, is it clear my voice now? Ragesh, are you there? Are you getting my voice now? Please check it. Are you getting my voice now? Ragesh, check it. Are you getting my voice now? See, guys, and yesterday we completed some interview questions we completed there. So, is it possible to write? Is it possible to write select SQL queries with execute update method and update SQL queries with execute query? This type of examples we have seen there in the last class. Okay, I think so. I completed the total evaluation part. Then, after completion of this, I need to go for one example. What is that example, guys? Standard examples I want to prepare there. Nearly 3 to 4 examples I want to prepare. Try to recognize these 3 to 4 examples now. First example, I want to give clarity to you. What exactly the first example here I'm going to take? It will be, I'll prepare one menu-driven application. One menu-driven application I will prepare there. In that menu-driven application, I want to include all database operations. What are the various database operations here I want to include there? Try to recognize this. First, I'll prepare a menu. What about this menu here? First, number one, add student. Student table I will take anyway. Add student number one. This is menu actually. Second one is which one? Search student. This is second one. Search student. Third one is update student. This is third one. Fourth one is delete student. This is fourth one. Now fifth one is exit. Now after displaying this data, I will ask to the user enter your option. Then cursor is waiting here. Enter your option, then cursor is waiting. This is my application. First I will display this data. Then after that, what I am telling you, after displaying the data, I will ask to that user enter your option. When we enter your option here, let's say for example, I will enter one is an option. If we enter one is an option here, automatically add module has to be started. In add module, our program has to access, our program has to call student ID. It has to ask there directly student ID like this. Now here what we have to do, we have to enter S-111. I entered this data, for example. If I click on enter button, next one is which one? Then after that, student name we have taken. Student name, for example, I will enter AAA data. After that, student address I will enter. When I enter student address here, automatically it will provide which data here no Hyderabad is a data here we are getting it. Right, sir. Now, when we provide this data, student ID, student name, and student address, like this, after providing this data, when I click on enter button, immediately I'm able to get a message. What about this message here? Student added successfully. Added in the sense which one? Inserted. Inserted in the sense and insert SQL query. Internally, we have to execute that insert SQL query. Good. This is add operation is completed. When add operation is completed there, immediately after displaying this total data, immediately same menu will be displayed. Same menu will be displayed. Operations are same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are displayed. Here again it is asking about which one there, your option. Now this time I want to enter which one here, 2, number 2, option number 2. When I enter this option number 2, immediately now program is asking to us student ID. If you want to search for student there, immediately it is asking student ID. Now here we have to provide S-111. The student ID here we are providing S-111. That ID here we provided. Click on enter button. When we click on enter button here, in this case, when we click on enter button, then here immediately our program will check whether this S-111 is existed or not. If S-111 is existed in our database there, immediately our program will display the student details. How it able to display the student details now? Directly student details. Now it able to provide some data here like student ID. Here it able to provide S-111. Next one is which one there? Student name. It able to provide AAA. And the last one is which one? Student address. Like this, it able to provide like which one can hide event. Like this, it able to provide the data. Then what happened there? After providing this data, then what happened there? After that, after displaying the total data, again it will display which one there menu. It will display the menu. After displaying that menu, it is asking about again your option. Like this, it is asking there. Now here we have to specify our action clearly. What about our action here? Already search operation we completed, for example. Now this time, what I want to do there, again I want to enter search operation, for example. When I click on 2, then when I provide number 2, again immediately what it is asking there now, simply it is asking student ID, it is asking there. Now here I'll provide S-333 for example. We know already S-333 is not existed in our database table. So immediately it will provide the status student does not existed, does not exist. This type of message here we are able to get, or student not existed. This type of message here we are able to get directly. Okay, sir, good. Then after that, what next one here? After completion of this here, student does not exist here. It's okay, fine. Then after that, what I will do there, I'll go for next one is directly again after displaying the status no, again menu will be displayed. In that menu, for example, if I specify 3 as an option here. 3 is which one can know update student. If I say like this, update student. 3, option 3, if I provide there. If I click on enter button with this option 3, immediately, then what will happen here? Here we are going to get, it is asking directly student ID. Directly it is asking there, student ID. Now here we are going to enter S-111. Here two cases are available. If student is existed, it's okay. It able to display that old data and it is asking new data. If a student is not existed, for example, if student is not existed there, then immediately it able to display which one student does not exist. Then immediately it able to display student does not exist. But I will take the case which one here student existed. Okay, if student is existed here, then what we have to do there? It will ask there student ID. Okay, now it able to display directly S-111. Next one is which one? Student name. It will ask there. It will display old name. That means existed name. It able to display the values which one old name values which one can know yeah. Right. So new name. If you want to modify this, now immediately it is asking which one they know new name. New name. Which name here we want to provide? That new name it is asking there directly. Now here I want to provide BBB for example. After adding that BBB, then immediately what it is asking there now, after clicking on enter button and the student address, it will ask there now. Address is available. Regarding the student address, first one is which one old name, old address, or else might be old value. Instead of saying this the old name. We want to say which one they know, new value and old value. Old value here I want to specify. Right, sir. Next one is which one? Old value is which one? Hyderabad we are getting there. Now here also, instead of saying new name here, I want to take which one here new value for that particular column. Now here we need to provide new value. The new value would be which one if you want to change that Hyderabad to some other, we can change it. If you don't want to change it, no, just click on enter button. That's it. Automatically our program has to check whether any new value is coming or not. If no new value is coming there, definitely we can take which one directly old value as the new value and we can update the database directly. Right, sir. Now here I need to provide which one there. Let's say for example I want to provide Pune. Some new value here we provided and click on enter button here. When we click on enter button here, automatically here we are able to get a message. Student updated successfully. Like this. I am able to get these updations directly. Then after displaying the message, status message there, immediately here we are getting once again menu here we are getting directly. So whenever we are getting menu once again here, now this time what I want to enter there, now your option again 3 I will enter there. So when I enter 3 now, immediately it is asking about which one there, student ID. It is asking there. The student ID would be which one S-444 for example. We know already S-111 is existed in our database there, but S-444 is not existed in our database. Now, in that situation, what immediately our application will display, student does not exist. Student does not exist. This message here we are able to get directly. Whenever we are getting this message, no, automatically we can understand it. Student not existed. Again, here we are getting which one menu. Whenever this menu here we are getting there. Now here it is asking about which one there. No, my option from this menu. Now here I'll provide that option is which one here. No, 5 not 4. I need to provide here. When I provide 4 in the sense, what's the meaning of it? Delete student option here we provided. This is 4. When I provide this 4 here, immediately program is asking to me student ID. Student ID is asked by programmer. That means program is asking student ID. Let's say for example, if I provide S444, it is not existed. Now here we are able to get a message which one student does not exist. This message here we are getting the student does not exist message here we are getting. It's okay. For example, again after displaying the status, again it will display which one menu. When it displays this menu here, again I want to provide which one option 4. I want to provide there. When I provide this option 4 here, now immediately it is asking about student ID. Here we have to provide S-111. This time assume student ID S-111 is existed directly. When a student ID S-111 is existed here directly there, immediately it able to delete the respective student and it able to display the student data directly. Here we are able to get the message like which one here. Student does not exist. Student does not exist. This type of message here we are getting clearly. This is what exactly the application I'm going to prepare directly. Guys, observe this one. I'll give each and every point clearly. Try to recognize it. Guys, and I'm requesting to all the people, those who are attending in offline, especially those who are attending in offline, I think so we are sitting might be far away from the screens. I'm observing some of you. Some of you I'm observing there. Please try to come close to the screen. Why? Because that font size is appearing a bit low. So try to come close to the screen. Please guys, and please come close to the screen. Yes, no movement. No movement guys. And please come close to the screen. It will be useful for you. It will be clear. Yeah. Screen in the sense projectors I said you know. Then near to screen. Please come close to the screen. It will be clear. Okay guys. Yeah. It's okay. Come first. I'm going to start this application development and by using Eclipse IDE and I want to use Oracle database. I want to go for this application. Come on fast guys. Some of you are not come. and better to come close to the screen, or else if you are comfortable, it's okay, no problem there. Those are attending in offline. Right, sir. Okay, fine. As your wish. So this is about my total application I want to prepare. I'm going to implement this example, this application here. Now let us check this one. First of all here, I have to take which one here? Eclipse IDE here I want to take now. Let me change our workspace. So some other workspace I want to take. Let's say for example, any other workspace is available here. Right, sir. ADV Java 3 Eclipse is existed already. This workspace I want to take. Guys, this is not my regular system. This is my home system, my personal PC. This I will go for different one. Right, sir. Now just wait a few minutes after, then it will start there. And I'm able to start our application development. I shown clearly that application logic, application point I said to you. But here, guys, I want to go for application structure. Some application structure here I want to prepare. Now try to recognize this application structure here. Then our application implementation is becoming as very simple. So let me take paint now. All of you observe this clearly. Now I want to take paint. Then where I want to show exactly the flow of execution for this application. Or exactly the flow of execution here. Try to recognize this. First of all, here what I want to take there, test application I will take. This is my test application. Inside this test application only, menu and all these things I prepared. This is my test application. Observe this clearly. Test.java. Inside this only main method is available, where some application logic is available. Next one, for the sake of this database operations, guys, try to recognize it. For the sake of database operations, I will take some other class here. This class, I want to treat, I want to think it is which one here, a service class. This is exactly which one, student service class is available. That service class here I want to take student service directly. It's okay. Student service Java. Next one, directly I want to take which one here, database. This is my database here. I want to take like this. Database here I'm going to take. Okay, fine. Let us see this one. Database I want to take once again. This is my complete database. Now inside this database only, I'm going to start my, that means I'm going to prepare my database directly. My database table I want to prepare inside this. Right, sir. Observe this clearly, all of you know. Now here inside my database, this is my database anyway. Inside my database, here I will go for which one, student table. I'll prepare it anyway. Student table I will take. Now inside this student table, I'll go for SID. Next one is which one, S name. Next one is which one, SID. Like this here we are having which one there? Some columns. Directly we are having some columns. SID, S name and SID. Only these columns here we are having here. Try to recognize it. Right, sir. Next one is which one, then after that, after completion of this, what about our next content here? All of you observe this. Now, this is about our table directly. Understand all of you? Inside this table, some columns also here I want to provide. Just a table here we provided. This is a table. And here data is coming here. You can understand it. Now data I did not provide anything. Just table I prepared. That's sufficient now. Immediately. Now here, what about my application requirement I given? Now directory structure I'm providing there directly now. First of all, let me prepare student service.java, this module here. Now here what I will do now, I will take class student service. Class student service. This I have taken. Inside this class student service now, nearly how many methods here I want to take now? 4 methods here I want to take. What are the 4 methods here I want to take there? Public string add student method here I will take. Here I will take some parameters, of course. Now, what are the parameters here I will take here? You know already SID. If you want to store any record in database table here, we record SID. Next one is which one? Then after that S name. Then after that SID. Like this here, we are able to have some data. I'll have to observe this one. So here data is okay, fine. Here I will provide some implementation part here. Then after that, return may be success or failure. Like that here, we are able to return. So which one here we are going to be written, that depends on your implementation part here. Now it will be completed finally. Similarly, what are the various methods are available? 4 methods are existent here. First one is which one? Then public. Now here, understand it clearly. I want to send which one? Then no student. A particular student data here I want to return here. Understand it clearly. And public student, a bean class I will take. Java bean class here I will take. Public student. Now here, what I will provide now, search student method here I will take. Search student method. Now here, inside this, what I will provide now, SID is a parameter here we have to provide. Now inside this, I will do some implementation part. So if student is existed, I will return STD value. Student bean class I will take anyway. Student bean class also I want to take anyway. Now let us complete that. Next one is which one there? Public string update student. Method is existed. Now as usual, SID, SName, and what next one here? SADDL. Parameters are existed here. As is that parameters here I will take now. Now here, what I will do there? Now here, I'll do some implementation part. Return maybe success or failure. Like that, I'm able to provide directly. Like this. It's okay. This is completed. All of you observe this clearly. Whenever this part is completed here, total content. What next one here I'm telling now? I want to take one more method. Last method is remaining. One more method here I want to take. What about this method here? Delete method here I want to take, guys. Now public string delete student. Delete student method here I have taken. Now inside this here I will provide parameter. SID is a parameter. Now here some implementation here I will provide here, and finally we may return maybe either success or failure. Here we are able to take either of this content here we are able to take. And finally here what we have to do there, right sir? Anyway, implementation part here it's okay, we are able to provide that. Finally we are going to close this total part here. That's it. This is about my application. Service class I will take, and here itself, here only we are going to provide JDBC code directly. So my JDBC code I'm not going to write inside this which one here, no tester.java. Just here I'm going to take this JDBC code. All of you observe this one. Now inside this tester.java here, what I will do there, I will create a switch case. Inside the switch case here, what I will do now, some val here we are going to provide. Now case one here, inside this case one here, what we have to do there, SS in the sense student service object reference variable that I am going to be created. SS dot add student method here I will call. SS dot add student method here I will call that directly. Now here itself I will take my required data. Which data here I require there? I will take the data, I will pass the data here. SID comma SName and so on. The required data here I will pass. Now here I will put which one there? Break symbol. Similarly, case 2 I will take now. This case 2 is which one here directly. Now here SS dot, like which one here, search student. Search student where SID value here we are going to be passed here. Just we can close it. Now here it will be like which one then, no break. And so on and so on and so on. Last one. What about this last one? We can expect it here now. Case 5. that is which one can exit operation can. If it is an exit operation here, what we have to do there? Simply we have to write which one? System dot exit of 0. Just try to understand this is a model, that's it. So this is only a model here, we can understand it, no? But implementation, when I start my implementation part, automatically you will understand clearly what exactly the content here I'm going to be discussing with you clearly. But this is only implementation part here I'm going to be provided. Try to recognize it. Right, sir? Then after that, one more component is required here. That is about our bean class, student bean class we require. And we know already the student bean class here. This is about a student bean. It means that student, I want to take a student class where all three properties I want to take. Insert the three properties here. What we are able to provide there. SID comma, SNAME comma, SID here. And corresponding setter methods and getter methods here we are going to provide. Not only the test ID, not only the test name, not only this SID here, corresponding setter methods and getter methods here we are going to get directly. This is what exactly the meaning of which one can know bean class here. I'm going to use that. Why? Because guys, please observe this clearly. When we go for search student operation there, where what is the return type actually? Student is a return type. What is the student actually? This is what exactly the bean object here. Inside this search student method, if a student is existed in our database table, automatically that student data will be taken and the student data will be stored in the form of which object? Student object. That student object data will be written to the main application directly. Inside this main application, we are going to get the student object data and we are going to display the student object data directly. Understand it? And here itself, I want to take which one there? Public static void main. Here I will take directly string array args. String array args. This data here we are going to take. We can understand it clearly. Right, sir. This is about my application. Just a flow of execution I want to provide there. Try to recognize it. One example, that means the add operation flow of execution I'm providing. Try to recognize it. When I'm executing this main method, class test, case one is matched, of course. Flow will come to which one, this add student method. When a flow is coming to the add student method, automatically, then it will come to which one? It is calling ss dot add student of some parameters here. Flow of execution is coming to this particular line. When a flow is coming to this particular line here, now we'll understand which one, add student method will be executed here. By the execution of this, here we are getting which one they know success or failure. This kind of cases no directly. Then after then it will interact with the database here. While executing business logic, it will interact with the database and it able to perform database operations like which one here, maybe insert operation or maybe it able to perform insert operation. But in this scenario, insert operation may be success or maybe failure. If it is success, it's okay. Or if it is failure, it's okay. No issues there. But whatever it may be, maybe success or maybe failure here, we are getting there. That automatically that respective response will come to which one? The student service class. The student service class is sending that response back to which one? To the respective application directly. To this application here, we are able to display the data directly. So where inside our main application, we are able to perform our respective operations. We can understand it clearly. Right, sir. Guys, 1 minute, wait 1 minute. Okay, guys, and all of you understand our flow of execution completely. Right. Similarly, we can go for remaining operations also there. Just add operation as shown there. Similarly, we can go for our which one they know remaining operations also. But one fundamental principle we can remember in the main application, that means inside the main program, public static void main, and inside the switch cases, I'm not going to write any dynamic input. That's my requirement. I don't want to write, sorry, I don't want to write any JDBC code inside my main application. For writing my JDBC code and for showing my perfect output here, then I must go for which one they know, the student service class here I'm taking. So there through the student service class only, I'm going to perform my actions directly. So there only I'm going to write my JDBC code and that one only I want to access my application, guys. That's it. Now here what I will take there, here packages I want to take, we can understand it. In Eclipse ID here we can take the packages, no, just I want to take package here. For the sake of this test application, I'll go for which one there, com dot Durga software test package. Now, for the sake of the student service, I will take another package here. What about this one? Com dot Durga soft dot service is another package here. Like this here we are taking. Com dot Durga soft dot service class here I am taking. Com dot Durga soft dot tester here we are taking it. These two things here we are taking. They are the two packages, no? And this student is available. This is actually a bean class here we are going to take it. So here I'll go for which one? Com dot Durga soft dot beans. A separate package I will take. Inside this beans package only, here I'm able to take which one? Student class directly. Right, sir. Can I start application development, guys? Guys, and please raise your hands. Those are attending in offline. Can I start application development? Please raise your hands whenever I'm asking these questions there. I am seeing all of you know. Some of you are not raised your hands. What's the meaning of it? Please, guys, please raise your hands. I'm seeing all of you know. Okay. Right, sir. This is then what next work here after completion of it. Guys, I'm not getting response here. I'm not getting response from offline people. Any problem to raise your hands now? I don't want to start application development. Please raise your hands. I'm seeing all of you. No one is raising your hand. Are you feeling shy? No, yeah, really, my health is not good. That's why then I'm conducting this type of class. And tomorrow onwards, I'll be in front of you because in outside training is there, right? Some cold and fever is going on. But I don't want to miss these classes there. Already delayed. That's why I'm putting this type of classes now. Right, right. Anyway, only 5 members raised their hands. Not all the members there. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to start our application. I'll try to recognize it clearly. Right, sir. Right. See this one. Already we started our Eclipse IDE. So our workspace is also existed here. Right. Now, okay. Next one is which one? Then after that, after completion of this, I'll go for which one? Next one. Direct application development here I want to provide. Try to recognize it. Right. I will explain to you whenever we require the content here. I will explain to you clearly. Guys, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute, wait. 1 minute, guys. I will continue. Right, sir. Guys, now observe this clearly. I'll give the content clearly. I'll explain to you each and every point. Try to recognize our points. First of all, let me take our which one, Java project I want to take. So new project is not available. So I want to create a Java project. So projects I will select. So I'll go for Java project. Okay, next. Now here, I want to give which one here project name. Guys, and can you tell me what is the last application number? Which application we completed there? Last application number. Have you recognized it? What is that last application number we prepared previously? 13th application we completed, right? Yes, last I think so. 13th application we completed. Now okay, come for it. 14th application app14. Right, sir. So this is about my application. Next button and finish button here. We are providing and open perspective, no problem. Good, sir. Now it is coming there. Now here, guys, remember it. We are going to use Oracle database. Whenever we are trying to use Oracle database here definitely here what we have to do there, we have to add which one here no. Now here we have to add jar file. OJDBC 6.jar file here we have to be added. Good. How I'm going to be add that OJDBC 6.jar file. Right click on our project. Right click on our project, guys. The next one is which one? Then after that, properties we have to select. Then inside these properties, Java build path, libraries, add external jars. Now okay, we have to add which one? OGDB 6.jar file. Already, I installed Oracle database in my system. I must go for Oracle here, Oracle XKey, app, Oracle product 11.2.0 server JDBC lib OJDBC 6.jar file. Open it. Click on apply and close. That we provided. It's okay. Totally here we provided which one this total content. But understand this here. Overall jar file is added. Good. OJDBC 6.jar file is added. Next one, let me prepare which one packages here. As I want to prepare two layers in my application. One is a main application, another one is service layer. Let me prepare two separate packages. Right click on SRC, new. I need to take which one package. First package I want to prepare com dot Durga soft dot services. This is one package. Click on finish button. Next right click on SRC and new other package I want to prepare. This is com dot Durga soft dot beans, another package kit. Next one, right click on SRC, new main package. I want to prepare the tester com dot Durga soft dot tester. This package I want to prepare. Click on finish button. Overall, these are the three packages here we prepared directly. Good. Next one is which one? First of all, I want to prepare student bean class. Right click on this is the com.durgasoft.beans package. No, right click on it and the new. Here I have to go for which one? A Java class. Good, sir. Now here I want to give class name. What about my class name actually? Student is a class name. Directly I want to use like this. Student is a class name. Object class is a by default super class. Main method is not required, nothing else. And click on which button here? No, finish button there. If we click on finish button, right, sir. Now here I need to prepare our code, but font size is very less. Windows preferences, general appearance, colors and fonts, basic and text font, editor. Here bold, Gonzalez 18. Okay, apply and close. It's okay, sir. Now inside my respective public class student, inside my class here Here what I'm going to do there, I'll go for private members. Private string SID. Next one. Private string S name. Next one. Private string SADDL. Like this I provided. Three properties here I provided directly. Alright, sir. When I provided these three properties here, what next one here no? Right click on SRC. Now here we need to go for which one there? Source we have to select. Right click on SRC. Sorry, not like that. And right click in our program. Source. Then here we need to get generate getters and setters. If I click on this generate getters and setters now, a window will open. Three properties setters and getters are required. Select all. Select all, click on which one there, generate button. If I click on generate button, automatically setter methods and getter methods are generated for Java Bean classes. See, Eclipse has given the shortcut mechanism for us to generate setter methods and getter methods here. So here we are getting which one here, public string set ID and get ID, public void set ID. One pair. This pair, right sir. This one is exactly which one here. Then after that, this one is for which one there no? Set SID, get SID, set S name and get S name, and set ADDL and get ADDL. Like this here we are getting there now. Right, sir. What next one here after completion of this no? Right, sir. And guys, and try to add your Durga's out provided IDs no. I think so. My admin people are checking each and every person there. Try to add your Durga's out provided ID. Pranav, please check it. Okay, fine. Now here we are getting which one here directly this content here. Now after completion of this, I need to prepare which one there no. I need to prepare our normal service class skeleton I want to provide. Then later I will go for implementation part anyway. Skeleton I want to prepare there. Let me prepare this skeleton. Right click on the service. Already I'm getting some awareness on it how to prepare this skeleton now. Take a class now. Inside this class here, what I have to do there, I need to take student service class here. I need to take student service class. Nothing else is required. Just click on finish button. Here I need a few methods. Nearly 4 methods here I required. What are the 4 methods here we required here? Public string add student method. Inside this add student method, here we are having some parameters. String SID comma and string SName comma and string SADD. Guys, one point I am telling that, try to recognize it. Here I will take might be one variable, string status variable. Here I will take double quotations like this. Later I will provide some status variable, return status that I can use it. Next one is, and the student std is also be provided here. I want to use that. Now here student here I will provide here directly. Right, sir. All of you observe this clearly. Now here student class is already be provided here. We have to check that clearly now. Right, sir. Already student class is provided here. Why it is not coming there? I try to understand it clearly. Guys, 1 minute, guys. Right, sir. Understand this clearly. What I am giving clarity, no. So here we are providing public string add student, string SID comma, string SName comma, string SADD here we provided directly like this. Then after that, similarly here I will provide one more method. That method is which one here? Understand it clearly. Public and student and search student. Public student, search student. Like this here I will take no string SID here we have to provide like this. Now here what I will do there, return std. Like this here I want to take it no. So later on I will provide implementation internally for each and every one. Total implementation here I will provide the later on. But time being here we have to understand this point here. Then after that, after completion of this here, what we have to do there, I have to go for public and string again here, update student method here I need to take. Now here also we require string SID comma and string sname comma and string SADD like this here we have to take. Right, this is a point here. Now here I need to return some value, return, and what we have to provide there, no status value here we have to return, that is update student method. Similarly, I require delete student method also we require here, public string delete student of and what we have to provide is string and SID here we have to provide. Now here return and status value here we have to provide directly. Guys, observe this clearly, what I am giving clarity, So class student service care I prepared, just skeleton I provided there. Even JDBC code also be, I did not provide it. I'll prepare the JDBC code clearly, but skeleton I given there. What about our skeleton care clearly, public classes student service care that we need to provide directly. This is one point here. Next one is which one? Then after that, after completion of it, I have to go for which one here? Our main application there. So module by module I want to implement, guys. Now try to recognize it. Now I'll go for this main application. Right click on our and com.durgasoft.test and new, and here I need to go for which one here, a class here I want to take, main class here I want to take that directly. This is about test application here we have to take main method. Here click on which button there, no finish button here we have to click there. It's okay. Now inside this here what we have to provide there. Right now let me go for this. What exactly implementation are required inside this main method? My implementation part is very clear. I need to take some dynamic input, that was very clear. Why? Because we need to take some student details from internally. So I need to take definitely the student details. So definitely I need to go for which one here, some try and catch. Definitely we require the try and catch here. Inside this try block I will implement everything. Now here inside this catch block here, what I will do there, e dot print stack trace method here I will use. It's okay. E dot print stack trace method. Now here finally is not required immediately. Let me think about it. Good. Now here after that, now coming to the content here. What I require the content here as a first one. First of all, I have to display menu. Menu here I need to display here first of all. So to display this menu here, what we have to do there? First, immediately buffer data I require definitely. I need to take the dynamic input. So I need to go for buffer data first of all. Let me prepare that. Buffer reader br is equal to new buffer reader. Right, so inside this new input stream reader, here I need to take which one there, system dot in now. Like this here we have taken buffer reader br is equal to new buffer reader, new input stream reader, system dot in. That's fine. Now I'm going to display my total menu. System dot println of one is which one here, add student menu one. Here it is like which one here, add student. Next one is which one, then after that system dot println of two dot search student. Search student here I have to take. Next one system dot println of three dot like update student. This is another one. Next one is which one, then after that system dot println of four dot, fourth one is which one there, delete student. Like this can we have taken. Guys, after this what I am going to be provided directly. So overall this data here we displayed, and moreover one more point I am giving clarity there. These details I have to display in repeatedly or not. For each and every operation here I have to display this data. That's why here I need to take while true, infinite loop here I need to take. Insert this infinite loop only, this total content here I have to take now. Right, sir. So observe this here, the total menu related content here we have taken. Insert this which one, infinite loop here. While loop I have taken. After displaying this fourth one, I need to go for the fifth one also there. What about this fifth one here? System dot println of fifth one is which one here? Exit. Good. Right, sir. After displaying that, I will ask to that user system dot print of print of your option like this. Now it is asking here what exactly your option here. Now cursor is available here. We have to enter some number. Your option, and enter some number here. So 1 2 3 4 5 like this can we have to provide. Now user may enter some number. That number here I need to take. Int option is equal to br dot. Now before that integer dot parse int of br dot readline method. Why? Because and user might be enter which one they know. User may enter directly which one can know some integer value. But I don't want to get that value in the form of string. I want to get that value in the form of which one can know directly integer variable only. That's why here I have taken int option. Int option is equal to integer dot parse int of br dot readline method. Like this can be provided. But whenever we are getting option directly like this, when we are getting an option like this, then here what we have to do there, we need to take switch. Inside the switch, we need to provide which one option. Right, sir. Now here we have to start our story. So how many cases can I have taken here? 5 cases can we have taken. So that we must take which one? 5 cases. And case 1, here we have to write it. Now inside this here, what we have to provide inside this case 1? We need to provide the break symbol also there. No? I'll provide later on how we are going to prepare this break symbol directly. Right, sir. Why this break, where this is coming here clearly? This is for which one, you know? That's okay, fine. While loop. This is for while. And this is for which one, you know? Next one is which one? Right, so switch. This is for switch, right, good. This is for switch. And this is for which one, you know? While. Okay, good. Right, so now okay, case 1 here I have taken like this case 2 I need to take. Now inside this here I need to go for the break statement. Then after that, case 3 here I need to take. Now here also here we have to provide which one the break statement. Next one is which one? Case 4 I have to take. Now here I need to take which one then a break statement. Right, sir. Now here last one here what I have to take the case 5 also here I need to take. Now here it would be like which one here break statement here I have to take. Then after that, case 5, all 5 cases here normal cases only. One is which one here, default one here we have to take here. Right, sir. Next one is which one? Then after that, after completion of this, here we have to go for which one? Then case default, not case here. Not directly here we can write which one here, no default. Default case here we have to provide. Inside this default case here also here we have to apply which one? Then no break symbol here we have to apply directly. Right, sir. Next one is which one? Then after that. So if you observe this, default in the sense just I can display some message here. Which message can I am able to display there? Sysnot outer printer enough. Directly here we can provide sysnot outer printer enough. Enter options from 1 to 5. That is default here. If you are providing any other than this 1 to 5, there is a problem here. Just we can provide, just we are giving options like which one here 1 to 5 like this here we have to specify. But in case 5 here what we have to do there? Now directly here we have to go for in case 5 system dot exit of like which one here we are going to provide 0. System dot exit of 0 here we are able to provide. So but before going to whenever we are going to exit from our application there, here I need to provide which one here system dot outer println of. Directly here we have to go for which one there system dot outer println of just thank you message I want to provide here. Thank you and visit again. This type of message I am able to provide directly. Case 5 system dot outer println of thank you visit again. This message we are able to provide directly. That's it. Whenever we are going to provide some, whenever we want to fit from our application there, then this message here we want to get directly. Right. Then after that, after completion of this message, okay, what about the next one here we have to do there? That next operation is we need to go for addition operation. That means add operation here I want to perform. First of all, observe this case. When user specified option number 1 as a content here, and before going to select this option here, what next one here we have to do there? No, anyway, continuously it has to be okay, no problem. Now here, case 1. Now, whenever user has specified this case 1 there, this simply here we have to ask that user enter student ID, student name, and a student address here. Like this here we want to take it directly. These variables here we want to take directly. That's why here what I want to do there. And before this switch, I want to take some variables. Which variables I want to take? There string SID is equal to double quotation comma, SNAME is equal to double quotation comma, SADDR is equal to double quotations. Like these variables, I want to take 3 variables here. I want to reuse the same variables in all 4 cases now. Right, sir. First of all, I'll ask to that user enter which one here? No, student ID. I need to enter there. Right, sir. Just print method I want to take. In the same line, user may enter the data. Now here I want to take that word data. SID is equal to br dot directly read line method. That's okay, fine. Next one is which one there? Sys.out print of and student name. Student name here we provided there. Now here sname is equal to directly here what we need to provide there. Br dot read line method here we are providing. It's okay. Next one is which one? Then after that, system.out print of student address here I want to take print of. Now here student address here I will take. Right. So now here I'll take which one here? No, SADDR is equal to br dot read line method here we are taking. It's okay, guys. Now totally I've taken which one there? My data. Total data here I've taken directly. After taking this data, I have to access student service add student method. In a student service add student method is available now. This method I have to call by passing which one these 3 parameters directly. So again inside this here what I will do now, I need student service object. So here what I want to do there, I want to create the student service object in outside of while loop, or otherwise every time if you are trying to create object it's meaningless. So that's why here student service object here I want to create there, or else I want to provide which one there, student service is equal to which one here no new and student service object here I want to create there directly. It's okay, fine. Then after completion of this, what I will do there, next one, I will call which one here directly, student service here I will call there. Then after that, what I will do there, next one here, no, I have to go for which one here, next one, student service. I need to call the student service of add student method here, I need to call now. So directly here, what I will do there, and the status value anyway is available here, status is equal to std service dot add student of SID, SNAME and SID here, and semicolon here we are providing the status value here we are getting. Already here we need to declare the status value also there, and outside of this one here directly we can recognize this status is equal to which one there, no double quotations clearly. It's okay, guys. Now whenever we are getting the status value, then what about the next one here? The next point is which one here directly I will compare with our content. If status value, after getting the status value, if status dot equals of if it is success, for example, here I want to display that. Right, what I want to display there is not outer print status value here I want to display no, and the student inserted successfully. Like this here I will display the data. Student inserted successfully. That's for example, if status dot equals of failure, for example, if you take it failure, if you take no, now here insert this here what I will do there, not outer println of student insertion failure. Student insertion failure. This data here we are getting there. Another case I am able to take existed. For example, if student is existed already in the database, already if student is existed here, I'll go for which one status dot equals of which one existed. If it is a case here, then here inside this here what I will do there, not outer println of student existed already. Right, so like this here we are able to provide this status value. This is about my case 1. Here we need to apply this clearly. This is exactly which one here, case 1 we can understand now clearly now. Student service class. Student service is an object, is a reference variable for student service. STD service is a reference variable for student service that we created before infinite loop. Why? Because only one object is required, not required to go for every time a new object. That's why I kept that student service object in outside of it and infinite loop here. It's okay, sir. Case 1, here we provided student ID. We are getting the total data student data. Then after that, just we created student service object. Then we are calling which one? Student service dot add student of SID comma SNAME comma SID here. Value we provided here. Then after that, just we are comparing. That add student method may return some values here, status values here. The status values here we return directly. So here we are going to provide the data. Guys, now try to observe this clearly. What exactly the point I'm telling there? Student inserted successfully, student insertion failure, and student existed already. These many things here we are providing. Now here what I will do now, I'll go for student service.java. Inside the student service.java, I need to provide implementation part for this method. But guys, recognize one more point here. In a JDBC, nearly 5 steps are available. We know already what are the very 5 steps now. First one is which one load and register the driver. Second one is which one establish the connection. Third one is which one create a statement. Next one is which one there write and execute SQL query. Last one is which one they know close the connection. Out of these many steps, load and register the driver, establish the connection, and create statement object. These three are only JDBC environmental setup in instructions only. They are not actually the business logic here. So because of that reason here, what I will do there. Now I want to take a constructor for student service class. Public student service class constructor here I will take. Now inside the student service class constructor, I will provide JDBC setup code. That's it. Only setup code here I want to provide inside this constructor. Why? Because this constructor will be executed only one time, and that time only that the details are going to be provided here. So e dot print to stack trace method here I am providing. Right, sir. Now inside this try block here, what I will do there, I'll go for class dot for name method. Now here I have to go for our Oracle driver class. Oracle dot JDBC dot and what next one can know Oracle driver. Next one is which one there? Con is equal to driver manager dot get connection method is existed here. We know already how to prepare this one. JDBC colon Oracle colon thin colon at the rate. Next one is which one there? Localhost colon 151 colon XE. Next one is which one? Then after that here we have to go for which one there? No system. Then after that here we have to go for which one there? No Durga. Right, sir. Like this here we are providing some data. Connection object here we have to take connection con is equal to like this here we have to provide here. Try to recognize it. But con variable we did not declare here. I need to declare that con variable. Here I want to declare that con variable. Connection con is equal to null here. I need to declare. Next one. Then after that statement st is equal to null. Here we have to declare connection con is equal to null. Statement st is equal to something else here we have to provide here now. Right, sir. Next one is which one? Then after that coming to the intersection here. Now here connection object here we created anyway. At the end we have to put semicolon, I think so. Semicolon is okay, fine. Next one is st is equal to con dot create statement method. Here we have to take. Right, finally JDBC setup is completed here. After completion of this JDBC setup, here what we have to do there, we have to go for add student method directly. We have to go for which one there? No, add student method. Now here again I need to take try and catch here. Why? Because we are going to write some JDBC code. Whenever we are trying to write JDBC code, here we have to write which one there? E dot print stack trace method. Now inside this try block, I have to go for which one there? First of all, I need to check whether student is existed or not existed. If a student is existed, well and good, the data will be stored. If student is existed, well and good, we will return the status is which one existed. If student is not existed, we'll insert the student data into the database table. Then after that, we'll make the status is which one, like success. If any problem is coming there, insert the catch block. Flow of execution will come to the catch block where I will provide which one there. Status is equal to what we have to provide there, no failure. Anyway, this failure message can we are able to display now. But first of all, we have to check whether student is exist or not. Right, sir. Try to recognize it. I need to check that one whether student is exist or not. First of all, here what we have to do there. Understand, sir. First of all, here what we have to do there. First, I need to get result set object. Right, sir. Result set also I want to be declared as class level variable there as per our requirement. Result set RS like this here we need to take. Now here coming to our content now. RS is equal to st dot execute query. Now here what we have to provide there now. Select star from student. Our table is which one? Student, where SID is equal to plus SID variable. Single quotation is required. Why single quotation is required here now? Why? Because the data is which one here now? Only varchar data. SID data is varchar data. So because of that reason here we have to provide which one? Select star from student where SID is equal to SID only here we have to take. Okay. If ever this specified SID record is available in the database, then record will come to the result set object. If SID record is not available in the database, then it will return which value can know directly false value table return. That means no record will be existed. I want to check whether record is existed or not in the database now. Boolean b is equal to st dot what next one here? Next one, sorry, not st, no. Boolean b is equal to rs dot next method here we have to check. Boolean b is equal to rs dot next method. Whether this next method returns true value or false value. If next method returns true value, record is existed already. If next method returns false value, record is not existed. There we have to insert our record data. Let us check this one. If b double equals to true, for example, b double equals to 2. Now inside this, what's the meaning of it now? Already existed. Status is equal to which one existed. It's okay. Else what in the sense which one? False. False in the sense not existed. If student is not existed, then here what we have to do now? We have to insert that student record onto the database table. To insert that record, student record into the database table. Now here what we have to do there, st dot execute update method here we have to take. Now insert this execute update method. Here we have to provide which one there? Update student. Sorry, not like this. Insert to student. Insert into student values. Here I need to provide our values here. Already values are existing here. SID value. All the data is a varchar data. So here we have to keep the single quotations at proper locations. Next one is which one there? S name and a plus, comma and single quotation and plus SID here plus comma. Like this here we have to provide and single quotation and parenthesis. So this is about our SQL code. Insert into student values, SID comma, SName comma, SID here. Like this here we have to provide. After inserting this data, here we have to take the status is which one? Status is equal to success. Status value is which one? Success. If student is existed, directly we can put the status is which one then existed. If student is not existed, then here we have to put our content is which one no? Student not existed, then insert the student to the database table. After inserting the data, student data into the database table, next one is which one? Status is which one there no? Success here we are getting directly. Right, sir? Existed, then after that here success. And if any problem is coming while checking for this total content, if any problem is coming there, automatically flow of execution must come for which one there no catch block. Insert the catch block here, we are able to get which one? Status is equal to failure. This type of content here we are able to get. Right, sir. My add student option is completed. I want to check whether it is running successfully or not, whether it is running fine or not. I want to check that. So it's okay, fine. Now it is completed. Now test applications also everything here I provided. Remaining modules I want to prepare later on. The remaining modules I did not provide it anyway. Let us check this one. And before going to display this menu here, I want to take one line space definitely. That's it. Let me run this example, sir. And before that, I want to create a table in my database now. Right, sir. Now here I need to prepare my database. Command prompt here I'm going to take font 28. Right, guys. Now all of you have this font I'm going to take now. It's okay, fine. SQL plus system / Durga. Right, sir. Select a star from student. Right, so tabular view does not exist. So I need to create a table. Create a table under student SID varchar 2 of 5. Now we want to make it as primary key, comma sname varchar 2 of 10. SID here varchar 2 of 10 again. Table is created, sir. Committed. And a description also here we are able to provide which one they know student. So here we are getting some data SID, sname, and SID here directly. Right, sir. So the table is ready. Now let me execute our application there. If I click on run button here, so here we are able to get some output here. All of you observe this output here clearly. Add student, search student, update student, delete student, and exit now. I'll provide one is a value. If I provide one is a value here, now here it is asking some details here. SFN 111. That's okay. Next one is which one there? AAA. Next one is which one there? Hyderabad. Guys, observe this one. I clicked on enter button. Now here we are getting a message. Which message here we are getting here now? Student inserted successfully, and menu here we are getting directly. Now let me check in my database here whether the student is existed or not. Previously no student is existed. Now here select a star from here what we are getting there no student here we are getting S111 AA Hyderabad. Here we are getting the data. As after this, again I want to give enter one here. One is an option here. I entered student ID. Now here SIFN 111 and S name is which one here now AAA and S address is which one here Hyderabad here we are going to be specified. Now here what we are getting that message this time here no student existed already. Already the same data entered previously. Now here this time we are getting which one no student existed already here. No? So what's the meaning of it now? Already student is existed with the same data. So it is not possible to insert again the same student data here. Duplication is coming here. So it's not possible. So here we are getting which data here directly. Select a star from NPO, select a star from student. The same one record here we are getting it. This is exactly the add method here we completed clearly. Right, sir. Whenever we completed this add method, then here we are going to complete our application there. Now I need to click on which one there? 5. Option 5. If I click there, automatically our application will be completed. Thank you. Visit again message here we are getting clearly. Right, sir. Requirement of student be in class, we are able to get in which one there no search option here. Now here just we are adding that one. Now I want to keep that in which one there no search operation. There we are able to see that student requirement here. Here also I can use that, but directly I provided add method with the parameters directly. SID, SNAME, and SID like this I have used them. So okay, sir. Now this is a simple one module we completed. Remaining 3 to 4 modules I have to complete there. I'll implement that application on tomorrow. Guys, and tomorrow I will show the same point. Tomorrow I will explain about which one the remaining part of our application directly, so that we are able to get some clarity now. So okay, guys, and that's all for today. And tomorrow I will check it now. And those who are attending CoreJava regular class care, those who are and attending the class care might be CoreJava classes, and just try to stay here. Within 5 to 10 minutes of time, I will start our CoreJava class also, guys. Yes, guys, all of you okay now? Guys, all of you okay now? I'm not getting any messages there. Right, guys, and today we'll adjust for it, and tomorrow onwards I'll come to the class there directly. So today also why I'm conducting this class there, just I don't want to lose these classes now. I want to continue this class there effectively. Okay, sir, good. It's okay, guys. Just I'm going to shut down this, and tomorrow I'll continue the remaining JDBC class. And within 5 to 10 minutes, I will start CoreJava class. Those who are attending in CoreJava, you can attend for it. Thanks a lot. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot.